Doing a great job. We got a next bout coming up. This one is a welterweight division. There we go.
The tail of the tape.
30 years old, and ISMA KAYE, 31, same weight. But the height difference is massive.
Is actually in favor of Mohammed MUTIE Al-Ahmed.
Right.
The third man in the cage is Frankie Spencer.
Exactly. I like the microphones though.
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 3 rounds, 5 minutes round, 10 minutes to the winner, 9 minutes to the loser. As we can tell, KAYE is going all over the place, trying to attack Mohammed MUTIE. This is Mohammed MUTIE Al-Ahmed's debut. He's getting the wrath of the kicks. Nice spinning heel kick.
So Rio, tell me about your past career as a welterweight champion.
As you guys can tell, going in, actually I was middleweight, but anyways.
Middleweight?
Yeah. Anyway,
wow.
so let's continue. KAYE is going in. He actually complained about an eye poke to Frankie Spencer. Frankie Spencer will check. If he doesn't see it, by the way, the rule says if he doesn't see it, he cannot call it.
Actually, we've almost had one fighter deducted for a point for an accidental eye poke, like in the early couple of rounds. And it's really interesting to find out, a lot of welterweights and bantamweights here in HFC. It's such a great platform to just discover new talents here in town. And we are in a perfect setting. Birch Park, what more could you ask for?
Now the time that's being deducted right now, you can actually take as long as the referee allow you. Not like the groin kick. The groin kick, you're allowed a maximum of 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Anyways, we go back into the action. Mohammed MUTIE Al-Ahmed does apologize to his opponent. I don't think there was an eye poke, but the hand should not be pointing to the fingers, ladies and gentlemen.
Referees were saying if you're like putting your hand straight up, has to be like closed fist.
Exactly.
No
How close
fingers pouting out.
or the fingers pointing downwards.
Exactly.
Mohammed MUTIE is trying to reach. He's controlling the pace. KAYE is actually moving more. And here comes the haymaker. Unfortunately, it did not find the target to it. There was a front kick by Mohammed. But he eats 2 strikes right afterwards. And then there is a hook. The hook is actually going all around.
Yeah.
So it's not a short hook.
You could see that high difference is paying a toll on
KAYE.
Yeah. Oh, here he goes. You gonna take him down? Stuffed.
Actually, I think there's a film on the mat, so it's a bit slippery.
Yeah.
You can see the fighters are a bit uncomfortable with this.
Let me ask you, Rio, like you're a black belter in so many disciplines, though.
Yep.
What kind of conditioning should you have to be a mixed martial artist?
People think if you can run for 5 minutes, you can do a 5-minute round. Absolutely not correct. You should be able to fight 2 hours for you to get into the cage, because you get the warm-up, you get the stress of going inside the cage.
Exactly.
That affects you so much. So even though you might think you're in great condition, it's entirely different thing when you're hitting and getting hit full force.
But how do we differentiate their fighters who are great in condition and their fighters who look awesome, they're in shape, muscular and all that stuff, but then they gas out so fast?
It's because the lactic acid, the size of the muscles actually affect you inside the octagon. As you can tell right now, as Mohammed has both of the fighters have their mouths open. That means they started feeling it. Now that might be due to stress inside the cage in the first round, and they will calm down. Once they calm down, they can breathe better. An attempt of a takedown by Mohammed, single leg takedown on the cage. We're trying to see, make sure that there you go, that's not allowed, you're not allowed to grab the fence. And KAYE is doing that, but Frankie Spencer is on top of it. A guillotine, but Mohammed reverse it. His head is not in, he's not in trouble. Literally, he's not in trouble. Actually, KAYE is actually taking his time. He's going to side mount, and which is the right place to be right now to get out of the grip. He's trying to get his head up, and he does.
He could try to get a choke here. If he plays his foot like over his body, he could get an armbar too.
He can get an armbar if he tries to get there, but right now he's pounding him. He's pounding him from the side mount and going in. He gave it
I think this one is over.
Spencer, Frankie Spencer calls it off, and a TKO. TKO in the first round by Mohammed MUTIE Al-Ahmed. Absolutely amazing. It was actually a step going from side mount, giving his back. Not a smart thing to do by KAYE. Going in, ground and pound. Frankie Spencer would not hear this, would not see this, would not allow it. And for the sake of the safety of the fighters, Frankie Spencer stops the fight, and Mohammed MUTIE Al-Ahmed gets his first W, and he's 1-0 in his MMA career. some wise or not so sure wise, I don't know, some words from Mohammed Ahmed, I guess, to the promoters. We will wait to get to the decision in a few minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on record time actually. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 more fights to conclude our night of HFC. Mohammed Ahmed said he will finish in the first or second round. He does that so well in a great ground and pound.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Frankie Spencer has called a stop to this contest in 1 minute 47 seconds remaining in round number 1. Declaring the winner by TKO, Mohammed, the Palestinian Gorilla Muti.